My name is Cierra, and this is my presentation on trailer safety. I am in the Rocket Rangers 4-H group and in the Tanana Trotters Horseboat competition team. Introduction. First off, you may be wondering right now, why should I be watching or listening to this presentation? I already know how to load my horse in and out of the trailer. Isn't that all I need? But isn't it as simple as that? To keep you and your horse safe on a trailer ride, you'll need to know the proper safety essentials to have on hand in case your horse gets sick or injured, how to prepare the trailer, with your horse into the trailer, and how frequently it is stopped on long distance journeys. Preparing the trailer. Preparing the trailer for your ride is very important for a safe trailer ride. The first thing you're going to want to do is to make sure that you always have a well-stocked first aid kit, so that your horse, if your horse gets injured, you have all of the safety essentials to keep him safe. You'll also want to put down a clean bed of shavings onto the floor of the trailer, as shown here, to make sure that the horse doesn't slip on the slick floor and injure himself. The next thing you want to do is put all the tackle in a safe place so it doesn't fall or get stuck or twisted on the horse. Next, you're going to want to make the trailer look inviting for the horse. So, you might want to put a hay bag or maybe a treat somewhere in a random shelf so that he wants to go into the trailer. Next, you want to calm your horse down for the ride so that he doesn't spook. And you want to tack your horse up properly. As shown in these pictures, this is a horse tacked up properly, going safely and happily into the trailer. This is a well-prepared trailer with all the tack in a safe, neat place and lots of room for the horse. And this is a very well-prepared trailer with shavings on the floor, hay bags that make the horse go into the trailer, and the trailer is very well lighted to make the horse want to go into the trailer. Loading your horse into the trailer. Knowing how to properly load your horse into the trailer is very important. First thing you want to do is act calm and patient so that the horse doesn't spook. Because if you act calm and patient, the horse, following your example, is going to want to follow you. So he's going to be very calm. You can also use food as a lure if he doesn't want to go into the trailer. Maybe a little bit of molasses or grain, or just a regular horse treat. You can also use butt ropes to prevent the horse from backing up once he's in the trailer. And you can walk in front of the horse to show him that it's okay. If the trailer has creaky floorboards, it is dark and spooky looking. As shown in the picture, this lady is walking the horse into the trailer in front of him so that he knows that this trailer is safe. These horses are sticking their heads out just until the ride starts. But usually this is just a note, but usually when you put your horses in the trailer, make sure all the windows are closed so they don't stick their heads out on the ride. That can be very dangerous. The proper tack. Having the proper tack is necessary for a safe trailer ride for your horse to keep him safe. First thing you want to consider getting is a halter and leader. These are very useful, and you can tie your horse up very easily with a quick release knot. They break under severe pressure, and you can easily unlatch them. The next thing you want to consider, if you have a heavier horse or just a stockier horse, is a pole guard in case he bumps his head on the wall or the ceiling of the trailer. It protects the horse's pole, as shown here. Next you want to get is a tail guard or a tail wrap. This keeps your horse's tailbone from getting injured on the ride in case it bumps to the stall wall. Next you want to consider boots. Boots are very important to keep the horse's legs safe, which are one of the most important parts of the horse. If the horse didn't have legs, it wouldn't be very good. These are shipping boots. They are very comfortable for the horse, and they keep the horse's legs very safe because they are well padded. You can also use leg wraps if you know how to properly apply them. Next thing is a light sheet or rug. A light sheet or rug can keep your horse warm in the trailer ride because there may be a breeze as you drive. And in winter, it's colder, so you might want to consider a blanket or a rug. The best trailers. The best trailers have to be very safe, very roomy, and easy to use. And you'll want to make sure that the trailer is clean, and it might be used, but it has to be like welcoming for the horse. It can't be dark and shadowy and like creaky and old, because the horse will not want to go in that. Nobody wants to go into spooky mansions. So, yeah. First trailer is a bumper pull trailer. Bumper pull trailer, as you can see, is very small, it's lightweight, and it has very good turn radius, meaning that when a vehicle turns, this trailer will follow it. It is also easy to tow. Next is a gooseneck trailer. These are bigger trailers, but they're very safe. As you can see by the sort of gooseneck, it can hold 2 and up horses. So if you're trailering like on a ranch, you're trailering a few horses to a show, this is definitely the trailer to consider. It has lots of stability, meaning that it will not rock back and forth on the road. It is very large and it holds more weight, meaning you can fit draft horses in this trailer. The next trailer is a straight load trailer. These trailers are very roomy. They're easy to reach the horses. It has emergency exits, and the horse can drop its head. It's a clear circulatory tract of any unwanted dirt or dust, which is very important to keep the horse from getting sick. Next, long distance journeys. Long distance journeys are very important things to consider. First thing you'll want to consider is crossing state borders. If you're crossing state borders, you may need vaccinations or proof that the horse hasn't been sick. They require paperwork and horse health tests, and you need plenty of water for the horse and plenty of breaks. So, say you're on a road trip from Colorado to California. This is a short road trip. You'll need space for the horse. You want to take lots of breaks, maybe once 2 or 3 hours, every 2 or 3 hours, because just untack the horse and let him tie him up outside the trailer and give him some water and maybe a treat. The horse will also need lots of space to move around in the trailer, because if they're too cramped up, their muscles could get all cramped, and they could be very uncomfortable, which is very bad for the horse. As you can see by this picture, these horses are happily contented in a trailer with hay bags to keep them from getting disturbed. This horse is taking a break on the side of the road, and their owner is giving them lots of water. I praise this horse's owner. And this trailer is very well situated behind the truck, hitched up properly, and all the doors and windows are closed to keep the horse's head from hanging out of the car. Shipping fever. Shipping fever is a viral or bacterial respiratory infection characterized by a very strong cough that can last for weeks. This is a very dangerous situation your horse can be in. And your horse can get this if they are stressing too much on the road trip, if they are injured, or if they don't have enough room in the trailer. And you want to make sure that the horse has plenty of room to lower its head. You can do this by getting in a straight load trailer, as I showed earlier in the slide. And this is a horse who unluckily got shipping fever. As you can see, it's a very serious condition. He's hanging his head. His coat is very dull, and he's just very, very unhappy. Conclusion. In conclusion, it is very important to know how to properly manage your horse on a road trip in a trailer, long or short. You need to know the proper safety essentials to have on hand for your horse on any trailer road trip, and everybody who wishes to own a horse and bring him to a show, clinic, or even a new home needs to know how to properly do this. After all, we all love our horses, and we don't want them to get sick and injured. So, you've got to get the proper tack, the proper trailer, and you need to know how to properly situate the horse into the trailer. For my bibliography, I had 15 sites, all of which were very good horse sites. And in acknowledgement, thank you to my parents for helping me with the format. Thank you to my 4-H leaders for motivating me and encouraging me. Thank you to my amazing 4-H group and my supportive horse contest group. And thank you for your attention.
Okay. What would you put in a first aid kit?
The question was, what would you put in a first aid kit? You would usually want some just like a little bottle of water, clean water, to just rinse out the wound. You'd also want some antibacterial ointment for the wound. And if they get a puncture wound, you will want some gauze pads and some bandages and some padding to keep your horse's leg or whatever part they're injured in safe and from getting any dust in it. You might also want some surgery scissors just to make sure you have them, just in case. And you might even want to have like a little bottle of never mind. Yeah. And then you just want to have like, you can buy a proper first aid kit at any horsemanship store near you. And any more questions?
All right. Explain a butt rope and how it works.
The question was, explain a butt rope and how it works. Well, a butt rope is sort of like a chain. You can attach it from one side of the trailer to another, or from the little separation in the middle if the trailer has it. And it just keeps the horse from backing up. It goes sort of slanted over where the horse's chest would be, where like the bottom of its neck would be, and that keeps it from backing up out of the trailer or like bumping into the door on the ride, which can be very dangerous. It can even knock down the door, and which can even cause the trailer to tip. And so butt ropes are very important.
All right. What type of trailer do you prefer or would you want?
The question was, what type of trailer would you prefer or would you want? I would probably want a bumper pull because they're small. If I had a horse, I would probably want just one or two. And so since it's small and lightweight, I wouldn't want to buy a whole new truck just to get that, just to buy a bigger trailer for more horses. And it has an easy turn radius, meaning it's not gonna injure the horses if it like, say this is the trailer and this is the truck right here. It's pulling along, and then it has a bad turn radius. This is a corner. It goes like this. It just starts tipping. But bumper pull trailers do not have that problem. They're very good about turning right with the truck. That's why I like the bumper pull trailers.
Okay. All right, so here's your tough one. You talked about proof of ownership when crossing borders, which is a brand inspection. And you talked about the health test. What is the other test you need to have in order to cross a border?
You would want a negative Coggins test and a negative, I forgot to repeat the question. The question was, what other test would you need for crossing state borders? You need a negative Coggins test to show that the horse hasn't been very sick at all, and that can actually like save you from not getting to go to that show you really wanted to go to, or go to that horse race that you really wanted to see. It's very important to have the negative Coggins test.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.